I think I have a problem with the camera. I don't know how I'm going to shoot this vlog. Very quick lunch. It's one of the oldest bakery in Paris, Rue de Crimée, in the 20th arrondissement. We are having a quick breakfast in a bakery before going for tango class. But it's not just a bakery, because as you can see there is a punching ball. It must be a very angry baker. Something I was thinking I would only do in Buenos Aires. Tango lessons. I'm with Michael. Michael teaches tango. He was my teacher. So, Michael, what's your background and why tango?
Well, why tango? First of all, because I studied dance many years ago when I was 5 years old. My first love with dance was classical dancing, so I've been a ballet dancer. And in 1993, I traveled to Buenos Aires with the American Ballet Theater.
Mm-hmm.
We danced over there at Teatro Colón.
Okay.
And
wow.
I fell totally in love with that particular dance, the tango. At the time, there were no tango. I was living in New York. There were no tango really in New York in the early 90s. So I came back to Europe later on, and in 1998, when I came back to Paris, I studied tango. So basically, I can say that in my 20s, I danced ballet. In my 30s, I dance modern dance, and as time goes, I move towards tango, and I intend to remain with the tango now because I'm totally in passion and totally interested in tango. And, there is a specific luck about being in Paris and the tango, because the story between the tango and Paris is a long story. We started at the beginning of the century when the first composer like Canaro and others came to Paris for concert. There have been throughout the history of tango a long relationship between Paris and Buenos Aires. Now we're very lucky in Paris because a lot of people dance tango, want to learn tango and share the tango culture throughout the ballroom dance, La Milonga, the special nights of tango.
And what's the story of this place, La Casa del Tango?
This place is it's a school, where people are coming here to share during the day la practica. And when they're ready, they move and they go to the Milonga to share the best with others. That's the main idea of tango, sharing.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is what we are going to do soon. Thank you. The thing with vlogging is it's 50% of a burden, because you have to take your camera with you. It's boring, it's heavy, then you have to find a story, something to shoot, interesting, then you have to edit it for hours. To avoid this bloody dog poo, and 50% of it is trying to leave a more interesting thing, to stay aware of your coach, to try to find interesting stories to tell, and more especially to go to talk to people you would never had the idea to talk to before. It's like this I've met Marc. I'm on the Canal Saint-Martin and I've just met
Marc Amiyama from New York, Brooklyn, New York.
What do you do in Paris?
I do a little bit of writing, some proofreading and teaching, and skateboarding with my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. Okay. For how long are you going to stay in Paris?
I've been here about 2.5 years, and
wow,
it's indéterminé, as we say.
You are the new Ernest Hemingway?
I hope so. I can only hope so.
Okay. Do you have a website or something where we can know more of you?
I don't. I'm pretty much offline, you know. I don't do
Alright.
very much of that stuff social media wise, but
Okay.
I have a book or two on Amazon, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the link of these books below. A New Yorker living in Paris to write books. That's a legend. And 50% of it, and 50% of it, and 50% of it, and then 50% of it, 50% of it is about, and 50% of it, Olivia! Olivia!